Alright gang, Jason here, and I'm with the John Deere Prestige Select 8850. And I apologize, the setup for doing 1/16 scale tractors, particularly large four-wheel drives in 1/16 scale, not very good. I haven't figured out a great way to do it. So we've got this chair from my shop, and the chair's, well, it's iffy, but so, don't judge, but we're here for the toys. So, the 8850 Prestige Select. So I think these are going for, like 350-ish to 400 these days. When they first came out, I don't remember what I don't have a clue what they were going for. These came out about Lafayette time, probably, right? Sounds right? It seems like it. As you guys know, it's just been a crazy year for me. So getting to do a lot of reviews and things like that, not something I've been able to do too much of. But this 8850 is a real showstopper. This is a very nice tractor from Ertl, and really good. So let's just go ahead and take a look here at kind of the wheel detail. The wheels look great. They're excellent. Now I've got the plastic still on these. I don't know. Like, some people are like, oh, leave the plastic on. Some are take them off. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. In fact, I'm leaning towards taking it off just because it looks cooler. Looks better on display with it off, right? So I'm not sure the plastic's helping me a whole heck of a lot. Anyway, and I don't really care what the value of this thing is in 10 years anyway, because I don't intend to sell it. So, anyway. So, of course, the star of the show is the John Deere V8. And there it is. You can see the turbo detail and all that good stuff in there. So, these engines, of course, are legendary, but maybe not for the reasons they'd like to be. So I guess this engine was sort of cast into the frame or built into the frame in a way. And what happened is, over the years, there were issues with that. So, but that's why these were great candidates for repowers. And that's why Kinsey got a hold of a lot of these and made them awesome. But I think the 8850 is still awesome anyway. And you can see the hood pops up on this to reveal all that great detail. We'll get around back to the other side and check it out too. Fuel cap. Check out the little fuel bulb there. I think that's cool, the sediment bulb. That's a cool detail. That's really neat. Your flipper flips on your exhaust. And then inside we've got a very nice cab in there. You can see everything you'd expect there to be in a John Deere 8850, including that kind of unmistakably John Deere 1980s tan interior. I don't know, I always thought it was cool. I always liked it for some reason. I don't know, kind of reminded me of a Ferrari, oddly enough. Anyway, back in, we've got a beautiful 3-point, no quick hitch. We've got a nice 3-point and a PTO back there. And then you've got, of course, your dual work lights on each side, and you can see your hydraulic outlets there painted up black. And then you've also got your electrical outlets as well. So just another really nice detail. Now, of course, the fender support looks good, nice and beefy here. Got an SMV. This is actually, what's nice about this is actually its own piece. So it's not just a decal stuck on the back of the tractor here. It's actually its own little sign. So I think that's really cool. That's just a nice little detail that doesn't get done very often, to be honest with you. So just a little extra added. And then you've got your big work lights up here. And on either side you can see handrails and mirrors. And then we also get a toolbox on, let's call it the driver's side, or the entry side of the tractor. The thing weighs a ton, by the way. This is a very beefy tractor. Lots of die cast in this. Here are your steps. I don't know. I'm okay with this, but for the price and for like this series, I really feel like these should have been a little nicer. But they are what they are. Step grip is a nice addition on that, and then you get your handrail here, of course. Let's take a look inside here, and you can kind of see those simulated gauges that you would get on the tractor. And then, of course, if you've ever been in a John Deere four-wheel drive of this area, you're very familiar with the shift pattern and all that over here on the side console. And you got the warning labels and all that. So really nicely done as far as that goes. Now, the door does open so that we can get another look in there. I'm sorry about the bit of a blurry cam. Up top, you do have your AC and all that as well, and all those controls. So really nice. You can see you've got the mat on the bottom, and then you've got your foot pedals there as well. So again, I'm very happy with that. Okay, maybe that door is not going to close all the way now. I guess I just gotta, yeah, we'll get it later. Then we're going to pop this hood up on this side so that you guys can check out all the detail over here as well. I do like that it's got the steps, so that if you need to service this bad boy, you can climb up there and, you know, do what you need to do on it. And of course, it's also got the fan and all of that in there. So that's really well done. Got the windshield wipers on the front, like so. And then there is your front grille and headlights. The headlights actually kind of protrude a little bit, so that's great. They're not just a decal, or it's not just painted. It is an actual, its own separate piece. I think that's really good. And on, you know, a tractor of this expense, I guess, it better. I mean, that's the things you're looking for when it comes to something like this. So anyway, there it is, guys. The John Deere 8850 Prestige Select series. They're available. They're at the shows. The last few shows I've been to, there's still plenty of these around. So if you think you need one, want to add one to your collection, I say go for it. This is a great four-wheel drive. I mean, it really is. It's a nice addition to the Prestige Select series for sure, and I think it's a good step for John Deere and for Ertl, and I hope we see even more vintage John Deere four-wheel drives in the Prestige Select future. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day. Happy tractor hunting.